All right, welcome to the Haverford Women's Lacrosse Intrasquad scrimmage. I'm Brian Jeffroy.
I am Jonathan Frost, and we are happy to be here. A lot nicer day than last weekend in terms of weather. It's a little humid, but temperatures are high, no wind. I'm looking forward to a good game.
Yep.
Last week's game finished in overtime with a heroic buzzer beater by Julia Pascarella. We'll see if it is as exciting today. I really hope it is because it's more fun for me.
Well, I can see Julia Pascarella changed up the hair a little bit. It was straight last week, and now it's curly.
Okay.
So she's making a statement early on. You know, she wants people to know.
Possible aerodynamic advantage there with the curls in the hair, maybe acting like the dimples on a golf ball.
Oh, I see. I would assume the other, but you're the science guy, so. We just played a full scrimmage. The red team won, if anyone cares. So we're pretty tired, but we hope to give you a strong, fair, and I don't know how to. Yeah, impartial, well-eloquated commentary today. Yeah,
we will
analysis.
We will try and rally, as the kids say these days. Bring the energy back up, so we can bring the energy to your living rooms.
Yeah, and I think this is Courtney Coven and
starting here on the draw.
And Roma Chlodkey, the handyman.
Forward. I will say, I was out here doing wall ball the other day, and Roma came out like half an hour early to practice draws. So.
Oh, okay. I thought she was fixing the bus.
She was doing that before that.
Oh, that's true.
Yes. So we'll see if that hard work can go into action here.
Yep. And today's referees are John Locke, Ethan Hawk, Dr. Glock, Woodstock, and Joe Weisberg is the alternate.
Ambler Award winner, Joseph Weisberg. Congratulations, Joe.
Congratulations, Joe. Courtney Coven with the ball.
White working it around the perimeter here. Looking to see a tough stand here by Black's defense. Cut inside.
I'm not sure who that was.
She'll pull it out. That is number 11, Leah Herzig.
Okay, sophomore. 22, Belle McMahon, senior.
Working hard to get inside, but dishes it down to Hannah Lopez.
Hannah Lopez, no matter the weather, the gloves are out. And a shot, and that's got to be a goal.
Bouncer. Wow.
That was a piping in.
Stings that corner there off the bounce. That's a good shot by Hannah Lopez. Not a lot of angle on that. I was surprised she ended up taking that, but well struck. And almost right away, White jumps out. It's already pretty similar to last weekend with White coming out early with a goal, but we'll see if Black responds a little better this time.
Yeah, and Black has no subs.
Yes.
So that is
that's really tough.
I'm not even sure how that's possible because White has 2 subs, but
yeah, we went
teams. So these girls are not going to stop playing the entire game. It's gonna be hard.
Coach, ref, and team picker Zachelli might have to make some changes at halftime there. In this humid weather, no subs is going to be very, very tough.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, today felt like a summer ball game, which is how much we were running.
I did hear, and White's looking to attack early. Sam Silverman cutting in.
Sam Silverman is there she goes. And a backhand. Oh,
wow.
My goodness.
And a twister, and White is just all over right now.
Yeah.
This is their game so far early. We'll see if Black really needs to get a draw here.
Sam may not be the biggest lacrosse player, but she sure plays with a lot of might and speed and determination.
True. She plays bigger than she is, and that's a great asset. Yeah, Brian, when I was picking up the jerseys after our game, I was over by the Black sideline, and I heard Black talking. They said, we don't have a lot of players, but all the players we have are quality players. So they believe in themselves a lot in this game.
That's true.
So I'm excited to see if they can hold up that support.
I agree.
And draw one well there by Roma.
Handyman. I guess the handy woman. I'm sorry for that. So we're gonna change the nickname, the handy woman.
And that's a big draw for Black. Good way to stop the bleeding is to not let White have the ball. And that is Kat Ferenc, it looks like. Moving it back to Julia Pascarella. She's going to cut in, maybe roll back.
She's just gonna test her defender out. I think that's Joe Gango on her.
Yeah, that's a good matchup.
There's Julia Curran, DC native.
Ooh, gets Maria slipping. Ice on the field. Haley Morris to Julia Pascarella. Julia feeds it back to Haley, but too much to handle. But good GB by Julia Curran. That's a DC move right there.
Haley to Julia.
Julia's going to try and work it from X.
Oh, a nice shifty move.
Haley looking to step in here. Dodging on Isabel Canning, fellow senior.
Nice face dodge.
Switches it to her right hand. Never seen that.
Oh,
But
and there's a good
feed by
look.
Julia.
Oh,
and
truck stick
Courtney Cubbin hits the deck. That's a big hit.
by Roma Chladki. The handy woman. Oh, Pascarella with the Richard Sherman.
Oh, and a good check by Haley Morris. That's out of bounds, and Black will retain possession.
I'm not sure how that's white ball. Okay, it is. They're going to call it black.
Yeah, a little confusion there on the field, but Claire Dubois picks it up. Rolls back. Loses it. We'll see if she can keep it. Belle McMahon is there.
Oh.
Both running. Is it the yellow out of bounds?
Yeah, it's the yellow, so we're not used to that. Sorry.
Haley really wants her team to get the ball, but it is not her ball. Double here by Black. Aggressive ride. Big pass up the field by Maria to Lauren Kinney, I believe.
Courtney. Talking to Courtney's boyfriend before this, he chose to do homework instead of watching this game. And not to throw him too much shade, John, but I don't know about
committed
that move.
scholar, but you know, on a lovely day like today, it's
Yeah, so you're gonna hear this, Grayson. You know, we appreciate you, but you're missing out on some good lacrosse here. Belle McMahon.
rolls back, feeds inside to Caitlin Mann. Belle McMahon to Caitlin Mann. That's a connection that is just destined to be.
Kate Staverson to I'm not sure who that is. I think
I
that's
believe that is a first
freshman.
year.
Yeah.
That is Lizzie Healy.
Lizzie Healy.
Moves it to Abby Wolfenden, out to Haley Morris now. Haley to Julia. Tale as old as time.
Oh, nice cut.
Aggressive ride, but
I think Pascarella had too much olive oil on her hands. That's
yeah,
why
too
it was-
slick.
Yeah, she was trying to cook up pasta before this, so.
You know, big necessity is to carb load before the game, but too much oil on that pasta.
Yeah, I mean, she's an incredible chef. All right, and here comes White.
Caught well by Caitlin Mann and a fast shot.
I think that was a pipe, because I don't know how that would bounce. That was Danny Boy right there.
Pipe still calling. That was quite the rip from Caitlin Mann, but I don't know if it was a backup or a dangerous shot, but it is now Black's ball.
Yeah. We got not experts on the women's game. Barely even knowledgeable on the men's game. We kind of just run as fast as we can and hope it goes in. Here comes Roma, the handy woman, to Haley Morris.
Black looking to push the tempo here on offense. Goal here would be big.
I believe Haley and Julia, John, you can correct me if I'm wrong. John also won the Ambler nomination.
Yes.
So it looks like there's 5 lacrosse. It's only one program here, so 5 lacrosse players, and so we want to honor those seniors for their hard work in the classroom. John Frost, Joe Weisberg, who is the overall winner, Ethan Donlin, Julia Pascarella, and Haley Morris. Congratulations on winning a fantastic award and all your hard work.
Just another great showing by the singular lacrosse program.
Yeah.
Showing that we can work hard on and off the field. Good work, guys.
And here comes Curran, who's going to scoop that ground ball up, and there's a call.
Maybe they were in the sphere, but
think if
There's a big cluster of white in the middle of the field, and they're able to get the ball back.
Yeah, I don't know if they understand, John, that there is a sphere inside of the cube.
Oh, yeah, I think that's pretty instrumental to this game. And if you don't understand that.
Yeah. Shout out to Pat Gerard. Hope you're listening right now. If you are listening right now, what are you doing?
Watching great lacrosse.
Exactly. Watching great lacrosse.
Callie Crawford now with it.
Callie Crawford, fastest woman alive. And she's going to feed it to
Sam Silverman, it looks like. Back to Callie. She rolls back. Cutting inside. Wow, and off the pipe.
Danny boy.
That was, yeah, I mean, we say that she's the fastest woman alive, and she just proved us right there. That was a great first step.
Oh, and they're going to push it. Here's Kat Ferentz with speed. It's going to be a break here.
Fast break. She finds Abby. Can Abby find someone?
They're going to play it slow.
It's defended well there by White. Not a lot of open looks. Caroline Alexis on the offense.
This is a rare sight.
Not really her territory, but she handles it well. A little hezzy, little hay. Julia feeds it inside, and a quick stick. But it'll be past the net.
Today's game is sponsored by Sun Chips. Garden salsa, 100% whole grain, heart healthy. No artificial flavors or preservatives. And only 210 calories.
That's incredible. I don't even know if I believe that. Thank you, Sun Chips. Corralled here by the brick wall. Amelia Slade. Now she'll be looking to clear. She finds Maria. See if White's able to build the proverbial ladder. They work it backwards. There is no time limit on the clear like there is in men's. They just have a straight shot clock, yeah. So they can keep it in that backfield as long as they want. But aggressive ride by Caroline Alexis.
With wiry strength. They call her Pencil, apparently. I don't know if that's a derogatory or kind nickname. I hope it's kind. That's what Haley always calls her, Pencil. So I think it's because she's a strong, despite, her... She has wiry strength.
Very useful. And she's been all over the field today. She's usually a defender, but... And Sam Silverman cutting in, and that's another goal for White. Well done there by Sam Silverman. Beats a defender cleanly, finds the slot, buries it home. And White jumps out to a 3-goal lead. So a lot of similarities to last week's game. Except, unlike last week, Black has no subs. Looks like a timeout will be called here to give them a little bit of a breather.
And while we have a break, we want to take a quick look at Jay's hair.
This we'll see.
Jay's hair. Look at that.
The lettuce is still flowing. There's two constants in the training room. It's Jay's great hair and Kurt's great legs.
Kurt's legs. John, congratulations on the race to Nifty.
You can't see them on camera, but for those of you at home, just know that they're excellent. Much like Jay's lettuce.
Jay's lettuce and Kurt's legs. Two things that this program of Haverford Athletics have been based on for,
years, decades even. Can't function without them.
Since, yeah.
It is also, I believe, the last day of D3 week this week. So we do have a little bit more fans, a little bit more of the student body here at this inter-squad scrimmage. Big thing in D3 week is I always ask hashtag why D3. For me personally, it is because I wasn't good enough to play anything but D3.
I can also agree with that. That is why I chose to play D3.
Hashtag YD3. That is true.
Did you hear Justin there? Justin telling John, hey man, be a little bit more grateful, you ambler.
Haverford and D3 Athletics does award you the ability to not only play a sport, but also get a great education. So I am grateful for that. It's like after that breather to give White some gas, or give Black some gas in the tank, and White too, I guess, because they only have 2 subs. But the action is back underway here at historic Swan Field.
See, John, I don't know. I don't know if we're allowed to call it historic Swan Field because I thought it was historic Walton Field. Can you have two fields adjacent to each other that are historic?
Well, I just think this campus is full of history.
Yeah.
I mean, we talked about it last week, but yes, well, on Walton Field there was the first ever collegiate soccer game.
Oh, and on Swan there was the first ever Intrasquad
OT game winner.
OT game winner.
Yeah.
Pandemic special.
You know, if that's not history, I don't know what is.
That's true. Joe Weisberg studied history. He won the Ambler.
Adding to the legacy of this field. Draw here between Courtney and Roma. Roma wins it up nice. Able to corral
the
it.
handy woman.
That is well done by Roma. She was working on that.
Yep. Yeah,
And
she
it
was
shows.
fixing the tires.
Screwing in the
cooking
sticks.
the food.
Making sure the field was set. Just doing everything for the team.
Yep. A true Renaissance woman.
We'll see if Black is able to get one here. White's put up now 3 unanswered. About halfway through the first half, so a goal here would be big.
There's picked
off
off
well
by
Israel.
Canning. But Haley's going to ride it back. I'm not sure
Israel
what the
tries
call
to get
is.
it back, but
See,
something
I
about
don't
that's
see
illegal.
why. Yeah,
I
I
don't
don't
know.
see why you called that. I don't get it. I'm not saying that it was the wrong call. I just don't understand.
Yeah, Vermeer looked clean. In our sport, that's just a good check, but
And this is no disrespect to the women's sport. We think that we're intrigued because we don't quite understand all the X's and O's.
the ins and outs.
I'm sure the girls are the same way when they watch our game. And Roma's going to take a double here. She's got to move it. And there's a shooting space call. See, this is what I'm talking about, John.
Yes, something there just wasn't right, and coach, ref, manager Zachelli was not happy.
Yeah.
And now free shot here for Roma.
And she is Roma. Wow, I never knew that Roma was a lefty.
Yeah, I didn't know that either,
Yes,
Brian.
And she does. And it's
Big
a
shot.
female.
What a goal there by Roma. And a smooth celebration, just dropping the stick, walking away, acting like she's been there before. Well done.
No, she has. She has been there before. And she will be there again as the women's team takes on Bryn Mawr, I believe, and Muhlenberg. I think they got 2 games on their schedule. Am I right about that, Justin? Yeah, so...
Yeah, so in 2 weeks, the women's team will take on Bryn Mawr College here at Haverford. And then the following week, they will take on the Muhlenberg Mules.
Yeah, so when they ask you why D3, you also mention you get 2 games.
2 whole games.
2 full games. Just kidding. We are really grateful that we get to play in these games. We were kind of shocked at the news. Wendy Smith came out and told us over an email, actually, but then told us in practice on Friday, and
It's very exciting.
it was a great feeling to know that, your senior year, you get to play a couple games. So we are grateful that we get to do that, but we're also envious of all the other Centennial teams playing full seasons.
Yes, I believe the relative fan favorites, the Ursinus Bears, have a top 10 matchup against the Gettysburg Bullets today.
Oh, yeah,
and
we love the Ursinus Bears. They're a good program, bunch
but
of good guys.
not good enough to beat us.
Oh, no,
but
never on Swan. Not at their field.
Not in 5 years, Brian.
In 5 years, yeah. 2 presidents. Actually, 3. 3 presidents.
It's wild. Now they switched up the draw here. I think Callie is taking it against Roma. Callie was also part of that pre-practice work, but
Here comes Roma. Yeah, again, Roma and Callie kind of alternate in terms of the hardest working midfielder. They both are just doing everything.
Yeah, I think
And Courtney too. You gotta give the senior some love too.
the only fair split there by Coach Lucelli was to put Roma and Callie on separate teams. Otherwise, just too much work
Too many
would be
cooks
done.
in the kitchen.
Yeah.
Too much work getting done.
Everything would be fixed too well. Looks like Abby will move it down to Kat Ferenc.
She's gonna dodge Krieg. Double. Lauren Kinney.
Finds Abby cutting in.
Let's see if Haley can get this ground ball.
And looks like Caroline Alexis
Oh, and that's
tries
a push.
to get it,
That's
but
gotta be a push, yeah.
And it seems that Caroline Alexis is now playing offensive midi. Black clearly short on numbers, but see if she can, and good cut by Haley Morris. Good finish high.
Oh, and that's the H.L. Mencken special. Welcome to the Baltimore Sun. Haley Morris.
And that is a connection that has happened many times before, will happen many times in the future. Julia Pascarella finding Haley Morris on the crease for the Gino. Haley was telling me the other day, I think she is only 10 points away from 100 career points. So she is looking to rack that up in the upcoming games against Bryn Mawr and Muhlenberg.
Yeah, that sounds like something Haley would say. Just kidding. Haley's always been very humble.
I had to find out by checking Strava that she ran that 4:30 miles. She never told me.
Yeah, she's been running hard, working out, cardiovascular. That's why they're able to do all this stuff, and we're not.
No subs. Haley wasn't even phased. She said, "I've been running 30 miles every day. I can do this."
Yeah. Yeah. We also have the one love yards. Ooh, there's a nice catch by
This is number
Leah Herzig. I keep forgetting her, but she's been playing pretty well today. Yeah, we're doing the yards for Yardley yards challenge. One program, men's and women's lacrosse. I think the goal is 1 million yards, something along those lines. So we've been seeing a lot of girls and guys running. Oh, there's a pass. It's for a good cause. Look up the One Love Foundation, please. If you can, at least do a little research on it, and if you think it's a good cause, maybe consider donating.
Do some donating.
But it's a good thing, and so we're trying to run as much as we can, even though we got all these practices.
Yeah.
So it's been tough.
On top of these inter-squad scrimmages with low subs, doing as much running as possible, and that is number 13 Roma Ladke with the ball. Now Caroline Alexis moves it down to Kat Ferenc. Amelia is way out of the cage here. And that is something that Ethan Domlin has actually picked up on. Staying out of the cage more.
Ethan Clownland?
Yes.
Okay, sorry, I don't know who Ethan Domlin is.
King of Clowntown, Ethan Clownland.
Yeah, Mayor of Banana Land.
And a free shot here for Black. With a chance to tie it up. This is big here. She goes straight up the middle. Shot off the pipe. Danny Boy is out today. He must be loving the nice weather.
Here's Roma.
Moves it down to Haley H. Morris.
H.C. Morris, TikTok famous. Imagine being TikTok famous and 10 points away from 100 points. Oh, wow, that's raw speed.
Kelly's able to keep the ball there after the voracious check. Julie Pascal now with it with a roll.
With a roll, John,
That is a great roll. I don't think I've seen a roll that great since I got Coop Sushi.
Oh,
Haley Morris with the goal. Way to go. And Black is really just shifted the energy here. Now 3 unanswered for them. It's tied up, and Haley Morris has come to play. I think those news of the upcoming games really reinvigorated her because she's playing with some tenacity there.
Yep.
Big sweep up the crease. Good high finish. That's well done.
Sorry about that. There's a B.
In the booth. B in the booth.
B in the booth.
It's alliteration, but it is scary alliteration. I don't like bees.
Well, we do like one kind of bees. The goats and the bees. I
That's
believe that's what they call themselves. That's the women's and men's track team at Haverford College. Clearly the most successful
Yes.
athletic program.
Very storied program. Lot of Centennial Conference victories to their names. So
Saw them having a track meet earlier, running pretty fast. So shout out to the goats and the bees.
And I think is now Julie Kern on the draw. She wins it up and forward, but then gets the ground ball herself. That's well done. Able to find Kat. Roman out with it, surveying the field, finding what she needs to fix, and she finds Haley Morris. Good cut inside, good feed, good handle.
Oh, wow. What in
and
the
another
world?
feed. Wow. That was.
I have not read a lot of Walt Whitman, but I think that he would write some poetry about that. That was high class lacrosse.
I hope some of our offensive personnel are in attendance today watching that, because that was some phenomenal offense.
Did you see who scored? Was it Julia?
It was Roma.
So
Yeah.
Roma's now got 2.
Yeah, 2 for Roma, 2 for Haley, but yeah, I mean a cut inside for, I believe Kat caught it, but didn't have it. Passed it back to Haley. Haley found Roma, and just nothing that the white defense could do. Haley Morris just walking off the field said tic-tac-toe, and I think that's a great way to describe it. And Black now takes the lead. 4 unanswered goals here for Black. No substitutes, but coming out with an energy, a force.
Yeah, I think they might just let this half run out. There's 1:20 left.
That might be the timeout time.
Oh, I see.
That's because they're more technologically savvy than us. We have trouble running the clocks that we do have. And they have special clocks just for their timeouts. It's impressive.
Yeah, so last week we saw some good goalie play, and this week we're seeing some good offensive play. So, it's good to see certain players step up into certain roles, and it's been fun. Today's been a lot more fun than our game probably was to watch.
It's a little bit more high scoring.
5-3 finish. Can you believe that? Justin told me to tell you why, so I will. We were doing pretty similar to the girls. We were pretty tired, running up and down the field. It's been pretty humid today.
It was a great showing by both goalies.
Oh yeah, the goalies. You're right. That's the point. They stood on their heads.
But red team, of course, another tale as old as time, was able to stay victorious, jumping to 2-0 in the Intrasquad series.
And they traded away one of their better players too, and so Andrew Arth was traded, so they're still 2-0 even after losing him. Shows you just kind of the nature. The red team also has better celebrations.
True, and I think that is when you have low numbers, low substitutes, I think the celebrations are really the driving force.
Yeah, I haven't asked Justin what he thinks about them, but I'm sure he likes them. He's giving us a thumbs up. He likes the celebration, so we'll keep it going. Yeah, if you wanna email us any ideas for celebrations, just email us at brianandjohn@hotmail.net.gov. We'll try and get back to you as soon as possible.
Yes, we're always open to suggestions.
Yeah. And you can see there's a cohort of men's lacrosse players over there. I think Jacob Schiff is wearing a tank top,
yes.
So he looks like a tool, but everyone else is
looking pretty normal.
Looking good.
It's weird. I don't know if Schiff is able to wear shirts that aren't tank tops. I think if you give him a normal T-shirt, he puts it on and the sleeves disappear.
Yeah,
it's one of the craziest things I've ever seen.
Just if you meet him, he's a cool guy. Just don't mention lifting, because you won't leave that conversation anytime soon. You'll have to get dinner with him or something.
It's a big man.
He does lift a lot. And there's a great ground ball by,
Kat
I think that's Kat Frentz. Yeah, Kat Frentz, a tenacious player, heart of a lion. To Julia Pascarella.
Finds Haley Morris. And I think the real story so far this first half has been the face-off X. Really, whoever's been able to win or I guess the draw circle. Whoever's able to get that draw has really been able to dominate the game.
Yep. And Haley's going to get doubled. Oh, that's Roma, sorry.
Goggles come off there. No card, but there's a gritty play by Roma.
But you can kind of see the fatigue in the way they're dodging. A lot using their bodies a little bit more. That's what happens when you get tired, and not necessarily a bad thing. But there's a speed dodge though from Caroline Alexis. But yeah, that when you see that, that's when you know the players are
Energy's
getting
going
tired.
a little down, but good cut there by Haley Morrison.
in
What
the
a
world?
goal!
That's a hat trick.
And she's loving it. I don't know if our microphones can pick up that scream of joy, but that is a hat trick for Haley Morrison in the first half.
Welcome to the part of town, Baltimore, Maryland.
Just breeds excellence from the
In
lacrosse point of
lacrosse.
view.
Not much else going on in Baltimore. DC is a much better city, but when it comes to lacrosse, yeah, Baltimore's pretty good.
I've seen the beds, and they are hot.
Yep,
It's
the
a
beds are
hotbed
hot.
area.
Yeah. How can you sleep when the beds are burning? I hope some of my references, aren't too crazy for you guys. If they are, just let me know. Again, John and Brian at hotmail.gov.net. But if you're enjoying them, we appreciate it.
Anything we can do to brighten up this crazy year. Another draw here by Julie Curran versus Courtney Cubbin. Courtney able to stretch up, get it for
There's
White.
Callie with the speed.
Callie's streaking here. We'll see what she can do.
John, Callie kind of reminds me a little bit of Eric Dahlberg with her speed, but she's definitely more poised.
Yes. A little less frenetic, I would say.
Eric is an interesting player.
A mystery man, as
Really
it were.
good player, but All right, there's a feed.
To Belle McMahon. Scooped by Julia Curran. She's going to try and get up and out here. Splits the coverage. Triple teamed and works it back to Kate Severson. Good patience there on the clear. Now, Caroline Alexis, the pencil.
I don't know, John, if we can use that nickname. We have to ask her first.
Yeah, we have to figure out what it even means.
Yeah, what it means. Haley didn't really describe it. She just said that they call her that.
I don't even know what it could mean, but Haley Morris now with the ball finds Kat Ferenc.
Nope. Roma
Or Roma Hacky, my bad. One number off. My brain is melting.
Yeah, well, that's what happens when you work so hard and you win the Ambler. Your brain starts to melt.
It just goes
That's what
away.
they proved.
Now Julie Curran with it.
And I think this is Claire Dubois.
Yes, I believe so.
Let's see.
She finds Julia. Julia rolls back, falls over, tabletops, and
That's got to be something.
I believe it'll be a free shot for Julia Pascarella. So Julia.
And this is no disrespect, obviously a great player, not known to shoot this. So to look for a nice, maybe a feed here, something tricky. But if she shoots,
That'd be pretty hype. Oh, and a shot.
Oh, and there you go. Save.
Six side high, stonewalled. Amelia Slade. That's just too easy for her.
Here comes Lauren Kinney.
Now, Hannah Lopez feeds it to Belle McMahon. Hannah's looking inside, but no open cutters. So she feeds it back up to Callie. Expect a big speed dodge here. Cuts again, shot, and past the net. That should be White's backup. Short time here, 5 seconds left. We got freshman Jordan Deniver.
Step in.
Pull up.
Good save by Sarah Can.
And that's just not going in on Sarah Can.
That was Caitlin Mann, freshman. The freshman phenoms, the diaper dandies, as Dick Vitale would say.
But man to Can is just always going to come up Can. And Black will finish that first half up 5-3, even with no substitutes. I'm sure they're going to be happy about that.
And we'll take a quick break. I'm going to eat my cheesesteak.
From Genie's Delicatessen.
Genie's Delicatessen. Our other sponsor, Sun Chips and Genie's.
We love
They
it.
make good food. And we're back, and you just heard White's chant. Kill, Quakers, kill. Again, that's the oxymoron of the week. Quakers aren't allowed to kill. Peaceful.
It's a very, very peaceful group of people.
Very peaceful group of people. Pennsylvania's known for Quakerism. Black with a more traditional chant. Kind of like a go black type chant. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what they said either.
Every single one of Black's players will take the field.
Yeah.
Since, again, they have no substitutes. That is just brutal.
Despite they're up by 2 goals.
Yep.
So
The second half could get interesting late. We'll see if Black's able to hold that stamina up.
Yeah.
If they can build a big cushion early on, I think that would be pretty massive for them.
Big cushion. And today's game is also sponsored by New Balance, the best aglets in town. You don't want to get your toenails hurt,
From a loose aglet.
so buy New Balance.
Love my New Balance. Never had a problem with aglet breakage. Causes the laces to fray, then you're tripping, and you just don't want that.
Can we just gotta clarify that all the sponsors are not legitimate?
Yes, because I think
We
the
don't want
NCAA
Justin to
could
get mad
sue
at us. Yeah.
They are kind of rude.
Except for Genie's Deli. That is a legit business.
And draw one there very well by Roma, giving Black the possession right away. Cafference finds Abby Wolfenden.
Oh, wow. What a stuff by Slade.
Slade's buffet. She's got stuffing, steak, and lobster tails. Come down to eat. White unable to clear there, corralled by Julia Curran. And now Haley Morris will try and get something cooking here for the Black team.
Haley Morris was afraid to cook hot dogs for me the other week. Men's lacrosse team had a hot dog eating competition, and she did not want to do it. So I'm a little bit upset about that. But she's making it up to me by playing so darn well.
Hot dogs being the easiest to cook of
Easiest
almost any
things to
food.
cook. It took 20 minutes. She didn't want to do it.
Yeah. Cat looking to dodge from X, working on Maria Krieg. Finds Julia Pascal on the cut, but that's good D by Isabel Canning.
And then that's a nice G by Abby Wolfenden. I believe Abby Wolfenden took the semester off last. Is that true, John? She traveled?
I don't think so.
Maybe I'm wrong. Oh, I think that's actually Hannah Lopez. Hannah Lopez
Yes, Hannah Lopez did take
traveled,
the semester off.
did a lot of cool stuff on her Instagram. I saw it. Shout out to Hannah Lopez. Looked like you had a pretty cool
fun time.
Yeah. If you're ever sending another kid to college and then there's a remote semester, I would definitely recommend
Taking at least one semester
taking
off.
at least a semester off and traveling.
See the world while you're
remote
young.
learning is really not the same. But we don't get political on this commentary.
Impartial, just the sports.
Just the sports.
It is now first year Caitlin Mann up top. Dodging on Julia Curran. Draws a double.
Oh, and there's a nice little... Wow, she's running. She just totally outran
Way
Roma
to get out of that.
Curran.
Because I was going to say, that's not a double team you want to get trapped in. A Julia Roma sandwich is not the tastiest.
Yeah.
But Sarah Cannon able to pick up that loose pass. Good ball up to Caroline Alexis. She'll use that speed, turn it on. Too much for Bell. Potential for a break here, but I think Black's just going to slow it down. Refuel the Jets.
I think that was Spencer Sapier. You can hear him on the sidelines. Yeah, Black.
Yes, it seems
Done in.
Black right now really winning the crowd, as Russell Crowe would say, is one of the most important things you could
That
do.
is true.
Win the crowd.
Oh,
Ferenc,
wow.
sidearm bouncer. What a
How
shot.
you doing? How is your burger, sir? I'd like it well done.
Now Black with a 3-goal cushion. And it is now White who is on the ropes.
Yeah, actually, I believe that it was Proximo talking to Russell Crowe.
Oh, yes, you are right.
Proximo tells him that he was not the best fighter because he killed swiftly, or I think,
Was the
was the
strongest.
strongest. It was that he won the crowd.
The crowd.
That's what, and to be honest, that's kind of what the black team is doing right now.
Yes, they got the energy of the crowd. That's making up for the lack of energy from not having any subs. And for those of you at home who may be scratching your heads in confusion, that is a reference to the iconic film Gladiator.
I will see you in another life, John, but not yet.
But not yet.
And here's Julia Curran. I want to give her a nickname, okay? I think it's got to be an alliterative nickname about the Potomac River. I haven't quite figured out what I'm going to use as the noun that follows Potomac, John. Okay, and there's Abby Wolfenden.
Cutting
so
edge
if you've
draws
got
a
any
double,
ideas, like the Potomac Punisher, something like that.
But the workshop is cooking. Roma hits the deck there. Big hit. And it will be probably a free shot.
All right, Haley Morris could go. Oh, no, Roma Hladky could go for the Hattie here. And at that point, Justin's wearing a nice sombrero right now. I think he would have to throw it on the field.
Much like a frisbee, I think the aerodynamics would work well.
Oh, not today.
Amelia Slade is having absolutely none of it.
Amelia Slade really playing well this quarter, or this half.
Really stepping up where her team needs her to. Couple really tough shots and a couple really amazing saves. Black will work it around here. Julia's gonna try and dodge. Finds Caroline Alexis.
Caroline playing offense is something I haven't really seen much. She's bringing in some spunk.
Yeah, it's not what I expected to see, but she's filling that role well. And streaking Haley Morris, unable to find the cage, but that's good offense by Black.
You got to admit that Haley Morris has swagger.
She does have swagger.
Like, she's walking around like, and she's right. Oh, there's a nice feed. And speak of the devil, and
wow.
It will appear Haley Morris with the 4th goal of the day for her.
I mean, how can you not have swagger when you have 4 Genos?
4 Genos. 4 Geno Smiths.
That is a girl who plays with her heart on her sleeve, and moxie in her heart.
Yeah, but her brain has been making, great decisions in the classroom too,
True.
John.
Ambler nominee,
she's an Ambler.
Haley Morris.
Yeah.
Just very impressive all around. And I believe almost all of her goals today have been assisted by her best friend and teammate, Julia Pasquarella. And that is a connection and a chemistry that you'll be hard-pressed to find anywhere else in collegiate D3 women's lacrosse.
In lacrosse in general, to be honest.
It is sort of like a Grant Ament, Mac O'Keefe dynamic.
Yeah.
They just find each other and find the back of the net. More cries of "Yeah, Black" coming from the bench or from the sideline, and I think it's safe to say that even though this game is not won, that crowd sure is.
Yep.
Black able to scoop it back to Kate, lofting pass, misses the initial target,
and that's Lizzie Healy, and that's a ground ball scooped up by Canning, and Canning's gonna push it. Wow, Canning with speed.
Pace here by Isabel Canning. Beating one, beating another. Is she going to go all the way to goal? She'll pull it out.
If Canning has got any career goals, it would be nice to get her on the board today. Here's there's Hannah Lopez.
Finds Sam Silverman, glove to glove.
Oh, that's a connection.
Into the back of the net. And a Selly.
Wow, and a roll.
That was possible embellishment, but darn it all if it didn't look cool. That was a great goal by Sam Silverman.
That's the G to G, glove to glove.
And White is able to slightly chip away at the lead. With 16 minutes left in the half, it is now 7-4.
Really not much you can do there as a keep.
No, just
Blown
a great
away.
find, great finish.
Just going to go in every time. Courtney Cubbin and Rome Clodke here. For my whole life, John, I thought Courtney Cubbin's last name was Cubbins. So I want to apologize if I've ever pronounced it wrong by adding that S.
Yes, it is a singular. One Cubbin.
One Cubbin.
And White's able to get the draw there. Silverman to Denver to Lopez. That is
Lopez and Silverman have quite the connection, John. It's honestly, it's pretty reminiscent of Julian Haley. I think that's the next. There you go. Speaking of the devil, and
feeding
a nice
GB
by Bell McMahon.
Bouncing past the net. And I will say the White attack line does have a great collection of last names. We got Lopez, Silverman, and Denver. That is first team all name.
I think Jacob Schiff is being a little obnoxious over there, so we might have to cut him off.
Yes, he is a loud voice, a large body.
And that's Lopez getting away from pressure. She's going to hit him with the old-fashioned coop sushi roll. It's already said, though, John.
But it is
trail check.
I think we should keep going.
And there goes Caroline, and she's off to the races.
Illegal check there, but much like soccer.
That's an errant pass, and it's going to get scooped up by Joe Gango, I believe.
A lot of these women's lacrosse penalties are kind of a play-on / quick restart kind of deal where the whistle blows, but then they pick it up and just keep going.
Yeah. Wish men's had a little more of that.
I do too.
Oh, and the bee is now inside. Justin, I think, is scared of bees, so we're trying to keep
the
it
inside
away
of
from
the glass.
Justin as much as
Before
we can.
it was trapped in. Oh no! We have two bees.
Yeah, we have
there are two bees. Much like there are two Mo's, we have two bees in the booth.
Just kidding. Justin is not scared of anything. He has no phobias. I think it's called euphobia. Oh, stop
by Sarah Can. Well done. Me, on the other hand, I am scared of shooting on Sarah Can, but I don't like bees that much.
Yeah. I wonder what your favorite animal is, John.
You know, Brian, I think if I had to pick, I would say either the dolphin or the lion.
Oh, yeah, the lion.
I like dolphins because they're pretty clever, and it kind of just seems like all they do is vibe. They surf the waves and hang out with their friends, and what's not to love about that? But lions are also pretty cool.
And there's Abby.
Cutting in, saved by Slade.
Wow, the goalies are really playing well this half, much like our game earlier.
What about you, Brian? What is your favorite?
I don't know.
Animal?
I like a lion, king of the jungle, but
yes.
you know, I like a lot of the these sub-Saharan African animals.
Oh yes, yes.
I think that's pretty cool. I've always wanted to go on a safari.
Yeah, me too. I think that would be a good time.
And there's a nice check.
And big cats.
Big cats, rhinos, hippos, elephants, giraffes. That's pretty cool.
Almost alien to us. We don't really have anything like that.
Yeah, nothing. We got nothing cool in North America in terms of animal diversity.
Yeah, we pretty much have a lot of birds.
Squirrels.
And
bears.
Coyotes.
Grizzly bear, I guess, in Canada. That's pretty cool. Justin's looking at us like, hey, shut up. Talk about the game.
It's a lacrosse game, not a safari.
Get back to you.
White slowing down the pace of play here, probably trying to get some breath back with only 10 minutes left, I'm sure. They're slightly gassed.
There's Sam Silverman to Jordan Danover, I believe, John?
Yes.
Freshman?
Yep. It's a relatively young attack line, I think, but as this team is graduating to their starting attack, that's what this team is going to need.
Yeah, and they're all also. Oh, there's a nice feed, a dunk. Dunk you very
Wow.
much.
Leah Herzig. Is that Leah Herzig or LeBron James? Because, man, what a dunk.
Yeah.
And White able to cut that lead to 2. And a timeout on the field. Rehydrate. Hydration is really important. You know, the old saying is hydrate or dihydrate. So I hope everyone is electing to hydrate.
Yeah, I've been hydrating on this thing called Liquid IV recently, John.
Ooh, interesting.
It's got a concoction of electrolytes and all that stuff, so it's been keeping me pretty hydrated. I recommend it to all athletes out there listening in.
I believe you said drinking one of those is like drinking 3 regular
Well,
waters.
that's what they advertise, so you can never
Wow.
trust those advertisements, but
But man, if that's true,
yeah.
that's just incredible.
Yeah. But you know what you can trust, John? The COVID-19 vaccine. We hope everyone has gotten vaccinated.
Yes. Get vaxxed.
We hope that we can have a nice fall next year with a full slate of scrimmages and practices. So we want everyone out there to know that John and Brian in the booth want you to get your vaccine as soon as possible.
As famed pop group LMFAO once said, shots, 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 shots. Everybody.
Yeah. Shots on goal,
Shots
in
arms.
veins. I've always kind of wanted to know what these conversations are like, because ours are kind of a lot of yelling and a lot of
celebration.
A lot of people yelling to calm down. Not
Yeah.
sure if that's the most effective strategy.
A lot of voices, a lot of people saying the same thing
Yeah.
in different ways, but
Yeah, and I'm
everyone has to be a leader.
Yeah, exactly.
This seems a lot more tranquil. It seems like a lot more is getting done, a lot more productive, but
Yeah.
hopefully they're planning some cool celebrations.
I don't know, John. I think they're taking this pretty seriously. And,
That's true.
Oh, and the B is now close. Okay, that B is close to me in proximity.
Yes, for those of you at home, the fear level is rising in the booth.
Oh, there goes Justin, and he's gonna get it. Oh yeah, he's got it with a disposable mask.
Clean contact. That wasp did not stand a chance.
Yeah.
I feel safe once again.
Wow.
Thank you, Justin.
Thank you. He's a leader. And he says Kurt's masks have come in handy, John, but I also think Kurt's legs have come in handy. He is strong.
Up
He's
and
been
down,
picking up
all
weight.
around. But
we hope he's tuned in. Doubt he is. But if he is, hey, Kurt. Yeah, exactly.
There are now no more bees in this booth, just fools.
You know,
But
George
safe
Boole.
fools.
George Boole was kind of a fool,
He
John.
was a fool. Boolean logic, don't like it. Something can be true or false. Okay, not that cool.
But his cousin James Jewell.
Smart man.
Smart man. Okay, here's Callie Crawford. She's been kind of quiet, to be honest, John. This is again no disrespect. We could see her spark at any time with her speed.
Couple quick dodges, but for the most part, a lot of feeds. And now Sam Silverman
Roll dodge.
finds Hannah Lopez up top. Hannah Lopez looking inside for Belle McMahon. Good cut by Belle. Rolls back to her other hand and pulls it out. That's good.
a tough play by Belle McMahon to get out of that.
And Lizzie Healy there, the first year guarding Sam Silverman. That's going to be a tough matchup for her. Just from how Sam Silverman has played today.
Crawford, oh, wow, that's got to be something, John. They're going to call no call there.
It kind of looks like she rolled into contact. Abby Wolfenden stood her ground, and now Blackwell.
Oh, and that's a high IQ play by Julia Curran there.
Roll the ball to the tendy. Can't be touched. There's a safe space for that ball to go.
That's a risky pass. Oh, nice
Caught by
catch by
Abby.
Abby Wolfenden. Gets it over to Ferenc. Sometimes you gotta risk it, John.
Risk it for that biscuit.
Yeah.
And yeah, now Black is. It seems like Black has not been on offense in quite a while. White has really been controlling the second part of the second half, but Black now with it, still up 2 goals. See if they can add to that lead here. Feed inside.
Oh, wow. Nice pickoff by Maria Krieg.
She's able to find Callie Crawford, and that is
Wow,
an
raw
automatic
speed.
clear. Wow, look at her go.
We talked about sub-Saharan African animals, John. Callie Crawford runs like a gazelle.
Yes, she does. Just
She
pure,
gallops.
long strides, able to cover the ground. She does have a goal today, I believe. And we'll see.
She does?
I think she scored in the first half.
Okay. Oh, there's a
But-
nice... Oh, and good
trail back,
defense.
Kate Severston.
And, oh, nice shimmy shake there.
First year, Lizzie Healy.
Lizzie Healy has been playing well. She's going to win the diaper dandy of the game. Best freshman. And here goes...
Kat Ferenc finds Julia
Pascarella
Pascarella, fakes,
on her knees
tries
and
to get around, and there's got to be something there.
I don't know. I don't know if I like that. I think you gotta let the girls play there, John. But a nice save.
Yeah, I think I agree with you on a higher level. I think that's more of a problem with the rules, but I do agree that in that scenario it should be they let the girls play.
I just don't get why they don't have gloves. I mean, it's got to be painful to get hit in the...
Yeah,
in the
it's
hands.
just it seems like a sport that's just begging for more equipment. Electing not to shoot it there, Pascal pulls it out
That's the
ball.
wise king.
So that is a senior leadership play. Knowing that her team's up, knowing not to force a shot.
For every evil king, there's a wise king. Oh, there's a long shot. In your mythological archetypes, John,
Yes.
Julia Pascarella is playing the role of the wise queen. Prudence.
Very pragmatic.
Knowing her limits.
Just a stoic presence on that field.
Yeah.
Haley Moore's way up top now, climbing the ladder. Moves it to
And-
Claire.
Again, French name. Dubois.
The French connection.
Didn't look it up. Don't know what it means. Oh,
Face
wow,
off by Abby,
Gino.
able to score. That's a great goal there by Abby Wolfenden.
Yeah. That's a face dodge and a top right. Can't really get much better than that.
Caught it off the feed. The defender was flying out, I think, thinking that Abby was going to shoot it. She soaked the pressure, was able to get past, and it was just a nice, easy finish.
8-5 with 6 minutes left. I'm not yawning because I don't think this is a fun game. I'm yawning because I'm exhausted, and I apologize to the viewers. This has been a fun game to watch.
It's much more high scoring than our game.
Yeah. That's also to kind of the nature of women's lacrosse.
It is true. Their games are generally more high scoring.
That being said, 5-3 is not an acceptable shot clock era score.
No, that is reminiscent of the old Fords. If we have any
Yeah, I think we lost to Randolph Macon.
Any
5-3.
historians watching this stream that know the storied past of the 2018 Haverford men's lacrosse team, we had a couple games that ended in very, very low scores. 5-4, 5-3.
And a goal is a goal, though, John.
Goal is a
A
goal.
win is a win. A loss is also a loss. I don't think we won. Yep, exactly. Justin, with again, Wise King, says you just need one more than the other team. And that's you can't say it much better than that. But
Caroline
for-
versus Callie. Callie able to outspeed Caroline. It's a junior rivalry there.
The juniors are quite the athletic bunch.
They are.
They have a bunch of top to bottom. The seniors are not known for. Listen, they're known for their cardio. Okay, no doubt
Yes, their
about that.
cardio, absolutely.
But Haley and Julia, they're no disrespect. And again, not saying they're unathletic, but they're more skill players. They capitalize on good shooting, high IQ plays. The juniors, top to bottom, all
Yeah.
of them, strong,
really
fast.
fast workhorses. Just I think that bodes well for the future of Haverford women's lacrosse. Good cut there by Hannah Lopez.
Oh, wow,
And a high
nice
bouncer.
goal.
Brian, will it go? I think it's a silly
high
question to
bouncers will
even
go. Just
ask.
like leaners, high bouncers will go. And I think you could probably hear, some of the boys over there saying that high bouncers will go, and it's true. It's been proven by many studies that correlation is causation in this instance.
Yes.
High bouncers will go.
It was weird, like some other scientific discoveries, the proof that high bouncers will go was figured out by 5 scientists all around the world at the same time, but they didn't communicate with each other.
Oh, okay.
Much like how Mayans and Egyptians both built pyramids.
Oh, I see. I thought you were going to go with Newton and Leibniz there.
Yes.
Yeah.
Another good
calculus
example of
on their
that.
own.
But yeah, just
Yeah, we're nerds. We are nerds. Not proud of it, but we are, so.
hashtag YD3.
Yep. But I also think there's a strong correlation, John, with academic reputation and lacrosse success.
That is true.
The NESCACs are perennially power, and that's a wow. And there's a trip. Nice tough play there by Callie.
Crawford. Good check, but I think there was a sort of leg follow through that took Callie down.
Yeah. So the girls do they wear turf shoes, John, or do they wear cleats?
I think a lot of them elect to wear turf shoes, which
I'm confused.
it isn't something I quite fully understand, especially on a field like Swan. It's kind of a long turf. I love wearing cleats. I think I would be sliding left and right.
Okay, here comes Lizzie Healy with speed, and she's gonna get to Cat French, who's gonna kind of calm it down a little bit. You know what I do like? I do like how they use the yellow ball. I think that's a plus. I think it's better than the white ball. I don't know why. I just do.
Yeah, I did. There was a PLO goalie who thinks that men's lacrosse should switch to the yellow balls.
And what's his reasoning?
He said in D1 and well, I think Pro Lacrosse says use the yellow ball, but he said in D1 those guys are just shooting so fast that it is literally impossible to see a white ball.
Oh.
So he thinks it would make the save percentages a little better. Plus, it'll help me see it more, and I can use all the help I can get.
Yeah. Oh, low angle. Good decision there by Abby. All these girls have better offhands than we do. Have to admit that.
That is true.
They're much better with their offhand. And there's a feed to Haley from Pascarella, and it's going to get kind of bobble around out.
Corralled by Curran. Yes, I will say that.
Got to be a Gino. Oh, Stuff City.
They must have gotten their mittens from the Far East because they are silky.
Yeah, they are. Both hands, which we do
mitts.
not have many guys that can consistently go with both hands, so it's nice. Nice to see, the high level of skill played here. Women's team was ranked a couple years back. Strong program. Just,
Yeah. Consistently year over year.
And then Jordan Danover. Nice play by the freshman. She's going to get chased down also by a freshman, Emily Harrington, who makes a nice play.
But it's able to be scooped up there by Sam Silverman. But way to stop the break there by Emily Harrington. That's a hard play to do. Hustle all the way back and still keep your head in the game enough to knock a pass down. Good cut by Hannah Lopez. I believe that was Jordan Denover on the cut.
Jordan Denover has the bionic arm. Not sure what that is on her left arm, but it's making her look.
She kind of looks like the Winter Soldier from the Avengers.
Yeah.
Kind of cool.
Let's see what she does here. Let's see if the freshman's got the guts to shoot this, John. And she does.
It's a high bouncer,
It's
Brian.
a high bouncer.
I don't know what you expect. I mean, if you bounce it and you bounce it high, it will go. It's just a fact of life.
And I think I don't know. Maybe she scored last week, John. But I think she did.
I think she might have.
Okay, so that might be her second career goal if we're going to count these, and so that's obviously another
well done.
Small milestone.
But wow, I mean, Brian, just like that, 48 seconds left. It's now a 1-goal game.
And
we're shaping up for a similar
we
finish.
expected craziness.
So we'll see.
This is going to happen.
This is a monumental draw here. This probably will decide the game.
And you can see Caitlin Mann switching sticks here so that she can get the draw.
She will take the
draw.
draw.
So they're going to put a freshman out of this draw.
Stepping up big here. Now, if Black wins it, it's pretty much game. It's very easy to kill the clock in women's. So white really needs to win this draw here. So Roma Hladky, calls of automatic from Julie Pascarella. I think so too. Wins it forward up to Julia Curran, but she's on the good ground ball. Can Roma pick this one up here? And she does.
Nice play by Roma.
Able to get it out of pressure, moves it to Kat Ferenc.
They're going to have to double the ball here.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see if White's able to get it back, but great effort by Roma Hladky.
And here comes Canning.
White's doubling. She finds Roma. We'll see. 25 seconds left.
That's good hustle by number 12, Jill DiTomaso.
That's another first year. Good spunk. Good heart.
Wow, nice play by Kat Ferenc.
Kat Ferenc.
Kat Ferenc really playing like a senior with poise.
Drop pass there, but Carolina's able to get it. 5 seconds left, and it looks like black, much like the red team, will move to 2-0 in these inter-squad scrimmages. Another very exciting game. Another great afternoon of lacrosse. I hope the fans at home enjoyed. I know we did.
Yep, thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next week, probably. I think, is the Bryn Mawr game next week, Justin?
It's in 2 weeks.
Okay, in 2 weeks? Okay, so we'll be here next week for the scrimmage, and then hopefully be there for the Bryn Mawr game. So, thanks for tuning in.